I want a name on the current roster. So we're not talking recruits this time, but on the current roster that you think is prime for like a breakout season. And I'm not talking obviously somebody that, everybody's going to assume, no Ryan Williams, no, obvious giveaways, but, somebody that you think that's, they can either be under the radar, maybe somebody that started some games but didn't have a huge impact last season. Who is that guy?
Okay, I'll go to the defensive side of the ball, and I'll go on what everybody loves, the defensive line. I'm going to go Jeremiah Beaman. This is a guy who played go back and watch the Michigan game. I know nobody wants to do that, but but he played really well. Alabama lost Damon Payne to the transfer portal, actually to Michigan, before the bowl game. And so Jeremiah Beaman had a lot of reps in that game against the Wolverines, and he played really well. This guy, he come in to Alabama, 6'4", 265 or so. He is up to well over 300 pounds. I think around 310, 312, but is really athletic for his size. And I think he's a guy who could be a pass rusher from that interior defensive line spot, that nose tackle spot. And Alabama needs some depth there on the interior of the defensive line. Of course, Tim Keenan's back. James Smith is going to be there. You have Edric Hill as well, but I really believe that Jeremiah Beaman could be a guy who splashes this year and kind of creates a lot of noise and maybe doesn't become that, super household name this year. But when you get ready for the 2026 season, you're like, hey, this dude is a slam dunk starter, a guy who's going to be impact player and pushing for, first or second team all SEC. That's what type of player I think he can be.
That's great to know. Yeah, I definitely will have to go back and watch what I can of the Michigan tapes.
Godspeed.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.